Open us, see what's inside.
Hey y'all. Welcome to this Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment Oracle channel reading video. I want to say a special shout out to all of my 10 plus subscribers. Thank y'all for being here. I'm glad that your energy and my energy can collaborate to help generate this uplifting content for humanity as we journey our journey into activated divine humans of planet Earth. My name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment, alert, alert. So are you. Why, Ashley? What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. Because we are a part of the oneness, the grand tapestry of existence, or God, or infinite creation. Each person is an individual thread or individual thread in the tapestry of grand creation. So we all contribute towards the oneness, the wholeness of all things. We're all each other's mirror, principle of correspondence, as below, so above. And we're all divine, highly evolved, highly evolved, mastered energies incarnated as human beings to assist with evolving the human creation of God's creation, the human being of planet Earth, which is a creation of God's creation. Here on Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, I channel uplifting energies and messages to help us evolve through our time, this time of becoming activated divine humans. I know we're all going through different things, look different, sound different, feel different, stepping into different versions of ourselves that we've never been, that our ancestors have never been, because we are truly in a new epoch of creation. So I hope there's a message or energy within Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment that helps you through your journey. All of my content is timeless. So I have Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment here, as well as Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, which is available to stream on YouTube as well as Spotify for free. That's where I channel many dissertations for my soul wisdom, Akashic records, soul knowings, as well as prophetic messages from the oneness of all things. Today, per usual, we're using Alana Fairchild Rumi Oracle, an invitation into the heart of the divine, pocket edition, artwork by Razuli. So we're going to see what cards want to come out and then read the oracles. I'll channel what wants to come out. I do know this video, this transmission is to assist with helping us adapt to receiving and giving love in our unique frequencies, in our unique ways. The past, oh wow, sacred union. The past few millennia, the human being of planet Earth. And in order to liberate ourselves into our infinite nature, further into our infinite nature, I want to start using the wisdom that I garnered from my soul. So, I've been saying for the past few millennia, the human being of planet Earth, we have been offline, deactivated, or asleep to our infinite nature. There's a greater truth. Everything is happening at once. And the way we perceive time is a construct in and of itself. To help us liberate ourselves from these constructs, we have to operate in and through our unique frequency or our soul's wisdom. I have a heightened wisdom understanding, soul understanding, heart center understanding that we truly have never been asleep. We've never been asleep. We've never been unawakened. That's one side of the spectrum. And then the other side of the spectrum is we've been asleep, unawakened, and in an amnesiac state at a soul level so deeply that now that we're awakening, it feels like we're brand new creations and that we aren't infinite beings infinite energies that have done this many times. I say that because creation is a spectrum. So we have this side where we're amnesiac, unawakened. We don't know. We forgot our soul knowledge, soul wisdom that we've garnered as spirit souls through infinite spaces, times, and creations of reality of God. We forgot about it on this end of the spectrum. And on this end of the spectrum, we've never been unawakened. On this end of the spectrum where we've never been unawakened, this era where where it feels like we've been deprived of our infinite nature has only been a part of our soul's class, a part of our soul's journey to garner wisdom. Our soul being unawakened was only a part of the ways of creation for our souls to journey into new levels of our soul's wisdom, infinite nature. I channel that from my heart space to say, in order for us to be able to give and receive love the way we were created to give and receive love unconditionally, without condition, we have to understand anything that we experienced in this unawakened state, any pain, trauma, suffering that we experienced in this unawakened state was a part of our soul's mastery, was a level in the game. When you're playing a game, a video game, and there's a really tough level and you finally beat it, what do? You jump in joy. You jump for joy. You congratulate yourself. You're excited. You're enthused. Humanity, we just beat a really tough game on a soul level where we have reawakened to our infinite nature when we thought we were asleep. We've superseded this unawakened stage of our soul, this amnesiac state of our soul, of our beingness, of our humanity, melding, which has allowed and is now playing out in our physical reality, the melding of our soul with our humanality, with our humanity, with our human culture. Which brings me to the Kingdom Things podcast, 10-year prophecy. In 2023, I received a prophecy from the Oneness of all things that by the year 2033, the human culture of planet Earth would be in the stream of energies to understand that we are a human culture of planet Earth with no disease. We are a human culture of planet Earth with no death. We are a human culture of planet Earth with no disease. No famine. We are a human culture of planet Earth with no poverty. We are a human culture of planet Earth with no war, world peace. Why are we realizing these energies on this planet, the abundance of energies on this planet to manifest the abundance of limitless energies on this planet to manifest a new level of reality with no disease, no war, world peace, no famine, no poverty, no death? Because we have, on a soul level, we have superseded the level where we were asleep to the notion, to the understanding that it was always in our power to create this reality with no death, no war, world peace, no famine, no poverty, no disease. How do we allow these energies to permeate our individual realities, to create a limitless dream or a dream aligned with your heart space that allows you to give and receive from your heart space authentically and genuinely, however that looks for you, because we all have varied soul wisdom. So whatever your heart space looks like is not the same as the next person, but nonetheless, you're giving and receiving from your heart. So you're in alignment with your soul wisdom, your God nature, your goddess nature. How do we do that? We have to forgive this level where we were asleep and we had the perception of being asleep, we're infinite souls playing this level of being asleep, and we experience suffering, disease, war, famine, poverty, death. Now that we beat the level, we have to forgive the level, let it fall away. And not even let it fall away. Take the knowledge that we received on the soul level to uplift. And as we uplift this reality or the third dimension into to metamorph it into the reality with no disease, to evolve it into the reality with no disease, no poverty, no war, world peace, no death, no famine. We pulled the card Sacred Union. Artwork by Rizzoli. Let me go ahead and read the oracle. Only the oneness of love and a lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in the world is momentary. Surrender to your heart to this union, for all else in the world is momentary. I still have more to read, but I just got an epiphany that I want to share with y'all. So I do a lot of shadow work internally. Like, I have a lot of internal dialogue with my soul, with my ancestors to help me heal. Like, my ancestors calm my energy. And when my thought patterns come up, I get intuitive understandings to align my thought patterns to my soul's wisdom. And whenever I have like ailing thought patterns, my soul, the last couple of days, my soul, my ancestors have said impeding. I'll have a thought pattern and my soul says impeding. What does impeding mean? What does impeding mean? When I think impede, I think to blockade, to stop. Let me go Google it. Give me 1 second. My computer's up here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna yell it so y'all can hear. That's not right. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna bring my computer over here. Right, yeah. To impede, Oxford languages, delay or prevent someone or something by obstructing them, hinder. Impede, delay or prevent someone or something by obstructing them, hinder. Impede, delay or prevent someone or something by obstructing them or hindering. They, them, when we hear tarot readings and oracle readings, or when we have thought patterns that person, my enemy, is stopping me from receiving what I want, they or them is holding me back. That they, them mentality has a deeper root that's steeped internally, impeding thought patterns that we project onto things, people outside of us. People, places, and things outside of us. So whenever you catch yourself saying they, them, ask yourself, like, where is that coming from? Because in order to be able to step into our goddess consciousness, step in to supersede this dimension of reality that says that there's anything in our reality that's subjecting us to the suffering, subjecting us to the pain. We're all knowing, all powerful, wise energies and souls experiencing the paradigm of being subjected to the control, being under control, being under the control of anything outside of us is a part of this level that we're superseding. We're limitless energy spirits, limitless infinite beings. We've superseded this level. So we're now the divine human, which is what, Ashley? Limitless possibilities, infused with the human experience, the human being of planet Earth. So impossible made possible, right? So in order to be able to wield the goddess consciousness, to use your thought patterns and your energy to create what you want to create limitless possibilities, any impeding thought that says that you're a victim, that says that you're a survivor, that says that you're a villain, that says that there's anyone that's a villain or predator subjecting you to victimhood, is an impeding thought pattern. And that's what it is. It's a thought pattern that was created in this level that we've superseded so we superseded the level, right? In order to experience a reality that reflects us superseding this level, what do we have to do? We have to uplift this paradigm on the 3D. We have to uplift the paradigm, the victim predator consciousness paradigm, from the 3D to the 5D. We'll use that terminology, to limitless possibilities, a canvas for the reality being a canvas for limitless possibilities is analogous with lifting the 3D to the 5D. 5D being a canvas for limitless possibilities for our divine human experience. And how do we uplift the canvas of reality from 3D to 5D? We have to forgive, to allow ourselves to no longer be dissonant to our reality. So we can act like we're above the reality. We're all wise and almighty and all powerful, but that doesn't give us an opportunity to actually be in alignment with giving and receiving from the heart. Because if we're giving and receiving from the heart, we are reciprocating to our reality what we know in our heart space, or our limitless infinite wisdom that comes from inside the heart space, our souls. So as we give and receive from the heart space, as our limitless nature understands all is one, we raise our reality. We're no longer a victim to reality. We're no longer a predator or villain to reality, but we are an experiencer of the reality, in the way that we get to project into reality, onto reality, what we want by giving and receiving from the heart, from the soul, from our projector space, or our energy, which comes from the heart or the soul. So whenever we have impeding thoughts, patterns, or energies, asking yourself, or just being a void, being quiet, and asking yourself, is that in alignment with what I want to create? And if it's not, what do we get to do? We get to say that that impeding thought pattern was a part of the old reality. Okay, let me uplift it. Let me say, no, I don't agree with that anymore, and pick a different thought. And when you do that, you lift up the 3D higher. You lift up the 3D in order to align it with, align our physical reality, manifest the physical reality with what you want to experience as a divine human of creation. As we are now divine humans of creation. Why, Ashley? Because we have superseded the level that said we are a victim to anything outside of ourselves. We have awakened. We were unawakened and created this reality with our limitless potential selves. So we truly were never asleep. We were just experiencing in our limitless nature. We were experiencing a level of reality of the game in order to evolve into something else. Which brings me to, before I finish reading this, I authored the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. I didn't know who I was. I wasn't in alignment with who I was on a soul level, my soul wisdom. And in some ways I was, because I did utilize it, but I didn't realize it was coming from an infinite well inside of me called God, called infinite creation, called the all, called the oneness of all things. I authored the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, which is now in the Amazon bookstore. It's very analogous to my story, your story, humanity's story, as we are becoming divine human beings, very prophetic. I brought that up because it's in alignment with what we're talking about now. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is now available in the Amazon bookstore. It's a 3-part book series. Asya, the first 2 parts, Asya's story. Asya is a teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. She's in the level of the game where she feels like she's a victim to her reality. She's in the foster care system, NYC. Teenage girl, doesn't really know who she is. And she's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her twin flame, Chase, in the hallways of her school, Manhattan Prep. Funny, right? Chase, the runner, chaser dynamic, and the twin flame. I didn't do that on purpose. I promise y'all, it was a soul level omen, baby. So Asya meets her twin flame, Chase, in the hallways of her school, Manhattan Prep. A lot of really fantastical things happen. Asya and Chase get kidnapped by Chase's dad's goons. Asya becomes homeless, but then she meets up with a gang of friends that are magical just like her after she finds out she's magical. That's the first and second part. The third part is My Other Half. My Other Half was actually introduced in Asya's universe. It's a whole thing, y'all. Let me finish reading this oracle, and then I'm going to roll into the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel trailer. Unconditional Love Literature Parcel trailer, again, now in the Amazon bookstore, has a lot of really cool activating codes in it. And I hope it helps you feel confident in your journey, because Asya, we're all on our own soul journey, but we're still a collective of beings, of energies in the tapestry of all things. So sometimes it gets lonely. You feel like you're on your own. I hope Asia's story helps you see that we were never on our own, and that we all have a tribe. We're each other's tribe. And that's a part of this new level of reality of giving and receiving unconditional love, is that we're all one, irregardless of any differences we might perceive within ourselves and with each other. Sacred union. Only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. The divine has been seducing you with love and beauty, and now in your surrendered state, you seduce the divine. You are calling such passionate devotion to your cause, such clever and capable assistance, such graceful intervention. The divine cannot resist your true inner beauty. Be bold, claim the love, divine connection, and support that are your sacred birthright. Be bold, claim the love, divine connection, and support that are your sacred birthright. Sacred union. All right, y'all. Hope this Oneness Connection energetic upliftment transmission has been uplifting and beneficial to you in some way. Again, thank you to the subscribers to the channel, y'all. Leave comments. Don't feel shy about, making this, kicking your feet up and making this space your home, right? Again, all of the content is timeless. Let's make friends in the comments. Let's be supportive and uplifting to each other, because the words that we incantate, write, or say, we're saying to someone else, but we're also saying it to our own. We're programming our own reality. So let's be nice and kind with the things that we say. Like the video, share the content to help proliferate Oneness Connection energetic upliftment within this reality. Again, my name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love, because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love, because you are loving your truest truths. Give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love, because we're in the age of love, baby. Let's show up and show out by being everything that we were dharmically created to be. What is the human's dharmic purpose? I'll link it below. I did a transmission, Oneness Connection meets Kingdom Things podcast, transmission lecture installment on the human dharmic purpose. I'll link that below, as well as put it here. I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye.
My name is Asia, and I'm a teenage witch. Just kidding. I am a starseed. My story is much like humanity's story. I awakened to some pretty spectacular things about myself. Coming home, the story of Asia, followed by the story of Asia, I'm home. The book series that introduces the book. After returning from a day's trip, I have read my attempts letter. He speaks of my father releasing him from imprisonment and the fate of death. He pleads for us to run away together. This plea is one of which there is no state to decline. My other half, available in the Amazon bookstore. I feel as though I was born here on earth to find you. I was created to find my person, the unconditional love literature parcel, now available in the Amazon bookstore.
Open eyes, see what's inside. Love, unconditional.